Welcome back, guys. Today's video, not too much exciting. There's still no snow. Sled's still not done. Obviously got wires hanging everywhere. The little clip before this was from a few weeks ago. We had enough snow for me to ride up and down the ditch, that night, and then it melted. So real disappointing winter so far. But I figured out a problem that I've had that I've been trying to work on since I started building this, is this case. How to mount this case on here so that I can take it off at the end of the day and not leave, a drone and a camera and everything just sitting outside in the cold. So how do you do that? So I looked around for a while for like standalone tunnel rail kits and tunnel storage. I wanted something that this actually like snapped into or slid onto, and I couldn't find much because most of the rails that people make, most of the little adapters and everything, they want you to use their tunnel bag or their gas tank or whatever it is. Well, that's no fun. And everything is priced for the guy who has a $18,000 sled and goes out to the mountains. So what do us little phaser guys do? So we get on eBay and we buy a used Mountain Addiction rail. I got two of these. And yeah, I was looking at the pictures of these and I said, you know what? I could make that work. And how could I make it work? Because I have a 3D printer. So what I made are little tabs that slide onto this rail, and then I'll bolt them to the bottom of this case, and it should be able to slide on and off. We use 3 clips per rail, and yeah, I think it's going to work pretty good. So let's get to it. Okay, so what we're going to do, open the case up first. Grab all the foam out of it. Set it off to the side. Just get it back up. So we want it like that. We'll grab the rails. And make sure they're both sliding off to the same direction. Get them all in the same spot. Now, if I was a better engineer, I would have printed these with a hole in the bottom of them so I could move them out a little more, but I don't think it's really going to be an issue. So I'm going to leave it. Then what I'm going to do is get my drill. Try and hold the pieces in the right spot. Just drill right in there. Pop a bolt in there just to hold it. Get this one right in the corner like I want it. And then I'm even going to go as far as to put a little bit of black silicone on the head of the bolt, just to make sure that you don't get any water seeping in through the bottom. Put the first 4 bolts in, and what I'll do is go ahead and put the clips on. Alright. So now all the holes drilled, we're going to flip it back over and put all of our bolts in. All the bolts in, all the clips on. Again, if I was a better engineer, I would have made that to actually be like a captured nut, to actually have a hex hole, because those are a little bit of a pain to get a socket on, or even a wrench. Probably do a little more infill right there too, but it is what it is. So now, take all the bolts out of the rails. Okay. So now, to answer the question some of you might have, why did I pick a rail with a big empty spot underneath of it? First, that was the only used one available on eBay. Secondly, so my brake lights can run underneath of it without just crushing it. It works pretty good. Pull them both all the way forward. Okay, so I've got this side screwed on both of these, and then they're just kind of tight. So now we need to do this side, which should be a lot easier because I can take the case and kind of slide it over. Obviously there's a sweet spot there, which seems to be right there. So I'm really happy with how that turned out, but for the life of me, I can't figure out why something like that doesn't exist. Why Mountain Addiction wouldn't make clips like that. I understand that you want people to buy your bags and your fuel tanks and stuff, but I mean, this is a much safer case than almost anything I've seen. I know there are a couple companies that do the Pelican style cases, but I was prepared to buy a brand new set of Mountain Addiction rails. These were used. I think they were around 30 bucks. 20 to 30 bucks. I mean, a new set's pretty expensive for, you know, 2 plastic rails. So, but I was prepared to pay it if I could find something that would slip on there like that. So, I don't know. If you know somebody who works for a company that makes this, throw this idea out to them, because I think it'd be pretty good. So unfortunately, this is all I got because there's no snow. And yeah, sled's not even done, and I honestly don't even have the key to it right now. I left it at work. So that's a bummer. I was going to get it running, but I just can't. But But anyways, if you like the video, leave a like. Maybe hit that subscribe, see what other stuff I come up with that for some reason the industry hasn't come up with yet. So hopefully next time you guys see this sled, it's a little further done. It's hard to keep motivation up when there's no snow. And hopefully also next time you see me in a video, I'm riding it. And there's enough snow to ride. So, other than that, I did buy a summer project, so we might just hop onto that. I'm getting pretty depressed with this whole winter nonsense we got going on, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I don't care. You know, I won't take it personally. But anyways, if you did like it, you want to see more stuff like this, hit that subscribe button. If you got any other ideas for stuff I could custom make for phasers, leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for something to do. We do need to get a fuel tank built for the red one. But another day, another time.